All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. We do have an update to the case of Kayla Bailey. She has been found alive, and it's certainly good news, and it's a success story for the partnership with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and Jacksonville Fire and Rescue. So I want to get straight to the men who are in charge of this operation. We have Sergeant Michael Montz with JSO's Missing Persons Unit and Chief Gary Keener with the Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department. So they're going to be able to share more details about this good news with once again, a safe find for this previously missing woman.
Thank you, Vic. Good afternoon, folks. Thank you for coming out. Again, I am Michael Montz, Sergeant of the Missing Persons Unit for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Great news. We have been working this diligently since the call came in early Monday morning. We have been investigating, looking under every stone. Once we got enough information, we began our search this morning. We deployed over 50 officers and firefighters into the field, following the data that we had collected, and we built a search engine map called a program called MEPSAR, which is Missing Endangered Person Search and Rescue. We utilize that process, and we send the teams out to the high probability areas to search. And about 2.5, 3 hours into the search, one of our search teams of police and fire called in on the radio and announced that our victim was recovered alive and well, which is great news to us. Miss Bailey is being treated medically. Currently, she is in stable condition, has been transported to a local hospital for help. Our investigation will continue ongoing to check on the welfare of everyone involved, the children, the father, the mother, and everyone that is involved in it. We are going to continue checking into everything. Again, we leave no stone unturned. At the end of the investigation, you can get updates through our Strategic Relations Office, or our PIO, as I like to call it. Let Chief Keener here give you a brief statement on the search procedures that we do use, and then we'll open it up to questions.
First of all, we're just proud that the partnership between JSO and JFRD just continues to work in the MEPSAR, the Missing Persons Program. We work with them, we help with the mapping, and like I said, we make the joint teams of the searchers, and together the two agencies were able to bring this to a successful conclusion.
Any questions?
Can you tell how she was found? Can you give us details on how she was found? Outdoors, indoors?
She was in a wooded area just off a trail. She was laying on the ground, and again, she was alive and well when rescues walked up on her and recovered her.
Was she there of her own accord, or did someone place her there?
At this time, we believe she was there on her own accord, but the investigation is ongoing.
Was she able to tell y'all anything when y'all found her?
A little bit, but again, that's part of the ongoing investigation.
Can you describe just her condition and give me more details on her condition and why she left?
As far as why she left, that's an ongoing investigation. As far as her current condition, imagine somebody that's been out in the weather that we've been having for the past 2 days with no water, no food, no shelter. That is the condition that she was found in. But she, again, is stable.
About why her husband faced charges this morning? Do we believe in any way it's related to this case?
The charges that he was arrested were totally unrelated to the missing persons investigation, and the charges, again, were unrelated and had nothing to do with the investigation that we're ongoing right now.
And is there any person of interest at this time?
There are no persons of interest. There is no safety concerns to the community, and everyone involved is being provided the assistance that they need.
And when you all found her, did she give any detail on why she decided to?
No, ma'am. That's part of the investigation, still ongoing. Once she's stabilized at the hospital, we'll do a more in-depth interview, and any information that we can release will come through the Strategic Relations Office.
And part of this investigation, was there any surveillance video used that you guys collected to help your investigation?
There was video used. It helped in the data collecting and the visualization of the high probability areas to search.
Does it appear she was just wandering and passed out from exhaustion, or can you clarify, you mean she was found laying somewhere in the woods?
Right. At this point, it's too early to tell.
specify how y'all found her? Was she just lying there? Y'all saw her clothes, or talk about that more?
Yeah, so the search teams went out on UTVs. Depending on the category of the missing persons, we kind of give them a briefing on how to search and where to search. And they were in that process, and from walking in part of the UTV team, they were able to see her feet initially in the woods, and hopped on that and went in and found her.
Has she been Baker acted?
She is receiving the medical attention that she needs at this time.
You said she spent a couple hours into the search. Can you say what time of day that was?
Right offhand, no, sir.
I think it was just before noon.
Yeah.
Just
11:45.
Yeah, I think.
And how
I
far
would
away
say
from-
within 15 minutes of the PIO release that she had been recovered, that would have been in that time frame.
And how far away from her home was she when she was found, roughly?
She was within 3/4 of a mile.
All right. Thank you, Chief Keener. Thank you, Sergeant Vaughn. So we're going to give more updates as soon as they're available. Ongoing investigation. Got to let the detectives do their job and figure out what's going on. Also, some privacy. This is a difficult time for the family. Obviously, there's some good news here, but we're gonna let the detectives work their case. We appreciate the assistance from JFRD and the partner agencies, and certainly are glad that she's getting treatment right now. And reach out to us. We'll keep you posted as soon as anything new comes up.